Alright, what's going on, guys? A little bit of a later release today, but yeah, another A plus setup. So, coming on, coming into this New York Open here, we had this nice consolidation range, right? Between NQ and ES. Kind of get a little bit of S&P divergence here, but I'm not too worried as we're still just kind of in this like choppy type of market condition. And then as soon as we open, we get this huge rip down on ES, clearing out these equal highs from or equal lows from Monday. So that becomes a draw on liquidity. And as that happens, NQ fails to close below this area, giving us a S&P divergence to the upside. So yeah, we'll mark that up, S&P divergence. However, I was looking at this, I was like, hey, we are in like a really choppy like market, right? Like this is super choppy. I don't really want to take much risk into this trade. I'd want us to see, better price action at least. So knowing that, I decided to play this trade super safely. So even though we get an inverse fair value gap here, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna enter off of that right away. I'm gonna look for a pullback of some sort. So what happens? We get this beautiful pullback right here into this 5-minute gap. All right, and as we pull back into this 5-minute fair value gap, what else do we get? Hold on, let me just mark this out. We get an inverse of this 5-minute bullish or 5-minute bearish gap. So we literally get a stack of 3 fair value gaps, inversing 2 bearish gaps and respecting 1 bullish gap to give me my bias and safety to go to the upside and take it fucking long. So yeah, as that happens, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a long. So I ended up entering right about, I believe, here where we get a close. I had my stop loss at the bottom of this 3-minute candle because I knew price could have easily came down and taken out this low for liquidity to carry back on up. So I just put my stop down here for safety, and then had to take profit. Where was it? Take profit all the way up to this 15-minute gap up here, just for what's it called? Just because when we hit this 15-minute gap, there's a chance for us to reverse, I guess, because there's no way we're gonna go and clear up this high up here. But anyways, played out really nicely. I believe my break-even point I had was, I don't know, what was it? I think I placed it in like the middle of this candle or some shit. But yeah, hit my break-even right about here. I would want to say this was my break-even level. And then as that happened, I just slowly started trailing with the trade. So hit my break-even level, move my stop loss up into break-even area, and then we come on back up right here. And then we're kind of just, as we're chopping up in this area, I'm like, okay, I want to take them. I don't want to take a partial sell like what I did yesterday. I just want to keep my full position. So I ended up just having my stop like below this gap, this area right here. Kind of just accumulate a little bit, and then eventually we break out and take out that fucking we attack that 15-minute gap as target. It's here. 15-minute gap target. But yeah, so basically, to summarize this trade, we had a beautiful S&P divergence on ES as we go lower than we do on NQ, clearing out these equal lows. Then we get a 15-minute inverse fair value gap, and within that structure, we use a 5-minute fair value gap pullback as support, as well as this 5-minute inverse fair value gap. So as that happens, we fucking just take that trade. We enter longs here, hit my break-even like basically right away, then kind of accumulate for the next hour, and finally hit my TP at around 10. So yeah, that was the trade for today. Another great fucking setup. And yeah, I'm gonna just be super defensive. I'm gonna trade super defensively for the rest of this week. not really any reason to risk my capital as I'm already up a decent bit this week. And yeah, that's really it. Nothing else to say. Great trade. I'm actually, and yeah, I'll just end the recording here.